This is so funny to me right now. Because it's all like all of these pieces are like, here, this is the picture. Like, boom, 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 boom. And so I'm seeing this now. And I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. Or tell me if I've been right this whole fucking time and just didn't even realize it. I knew. So this dude is fucking. So I'm in a K-hole and I bust out laughing hysterically. I'm like, dude, you're such a nerd. I'm like, because he's got a satanic Bible. He's got a satanic Bible that we went to his house, and I picked up a Janis Joplin book, and he's like, you gotta read some of this shit. And I wasn't gonna tell him. I'm like, I've already read the satanic Bible. I read that when I was like 14. I'm like 19 now. I'm like, I've read this shit already. I'm like, I wasn't going to church or anything like that yet. Um, like, no, I was like a self-proclaimed atheist. I just, was like, listen to music and I drinking a lot. I was going to college for education and fucking and I was dating this guy, and this guy I was dating was bipolar, and I was having a bit of a nervous breakdown. A couple people that I loved passed away in a very short period of time. One of my friends drowned in Lake Erie. My foster sister committed suicide, or so I was told. This can't. This just can't. Some of this is just outlandish. There are some things that I'm never going to know. Like, okay, was that real or was that fucking not? Like, was that real or was that fucking those demons fucking messing with my head and playing with me? Because I know some of this is just like fucking retarded, you know? Um, but so I'm laughing at this dude. I'm like, I'm watching what you're doing because I'm intrigued by this. These college dudes are like, they're stuck on you. Wow, you're a god. Blah, blah, blah. You're no fucking god, dude. You're a big fucking nerd. But you got some demonic powers. And they're powerful because I don't even find you fucking attractive. And I almost pity fucked you. And I don't understand why we didn't have sex because you walked away. But when I thought to myself, like, I'm actually thinking about fucking this dude, I'm like, you know what? He's been trying for 2 years. He's trying real hard. It's a pity fuck. You're finally giving in. Like, no, no. And I'm laughing hysterically. So, and I grab his satanic Bible and I'm like, you stupid fuck. You stupid fuck. Take this shit and get out of here. And I'm laughing just uncontrollably, ripping up his fucking satanic Bible and waving the pages in his face. And he's just like, and he fucking waddles away and leaves all of his shit behind. Now, 3 or 4 days earlier, I lived down in Allentown. There was that psychic there's a psychic lady across the street, and I didn't believe, like, even if you tell me some shit, whatever, But he was like, 3 or 4 days before this, he was like, I'm gonna pay for your reading. She tells me within 7 days you're gonna find out somebody you think is your friend. It's not your friend. It's like the evidence is gonna be there. You're gonna see it. You're gonna know what to do. And told me, like, they thought my sister had cancer, and it wasn't cancer at the time. It was thyroid. She had thyroid disease. She had to have her thyroid removed. I don't know. Anyway, and there's something she had said about my love life just returned to my memory. And I'm wondering, like, did that play out? Anyway, so he leaves all that shit behind. This is the fucking Notebook, dude. That where I've told you about this a long time ago because I've looked at you and I sensed it. It's the same fucking thing, but here it's the same thing. That's why when you make comments to me like, one day you think I'm evil, and next thing you think I'm good, like it's one extreme or the other. I know exactly what it fucking is now, dude. And it's the same fucking, it is demon. This one's been hanging out for a while. It's the same fucking demon. Just it's not you are not a demon. This one, this particular one, this must be the one assigned to me. Um, because I know who he is, and apparently he's got a name, and I didn't write it down, but he makes comments like he knows I'll catch them too. He's like, "Oh, hey, by the way," and it comes out of your mouth, and I'm like, and he knows I fucking caught it. Like, I don't know if you understand what's going on, but there's interactions happening where I'm like, and it's definitely it's spirit to spirit. So, um, so anyway, yeah, this dude was into some real bad shit. This dude was evil. This dude was like had fun writing about these girls, and he would befriend their boyfriends, and then he would get the girls off to hang out. No, for whatever reason, the guys, you're a god. Go ahead, honey. You can go hang out with him. He's fugly and he's safe. He's not even attractive, but so you're not gonna want to fuck him or anything. Little do they know that he drugs them with fucking GHB and has fun with their bodies while he calls up their boyfriends and oh she's in the shower right now and he's mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that shit is that is fucking demonic on a number of levels because the intent is to eventually first off he's like yeah I can play with you I can fuck with you I get and I've heard you say it too like not like that I've never seen you do anything like that I don't know if you have or would or fucking concept it's the whole fucking thing is weird to me. So sometimes I get creeped out because I sense this and I'm like, oh man, if you're one of them, get the fuck away from me, dude. Um, but I don't think you are. I sense when they're around and I can feel it, but I don't think ultimately think it's your fucking ex, dude. They might all just be in the same fucking satanic cult together. And you might not be aware of this. I don't know. Justin? Yeah. Because I've seen some other stuff. I found some other things regarding this cult that I didn't know existed. And I didn't know that apparently they've been fucking hanging out with me since fucking 2003 or something. I went to California in fucking 2003. I found something somebody had written about because I was writing about church shit. And that girl, Amanda Winkowski, there's something about her. There's been something about her. Every single aspect of the way that girl died. Every single thing they did to her body was a fucking sign. And it was like, hey, God, we're here and we've got this city under fucking lockdown. You chopped her hair off. They drugged her with GHB, chopped her hair off, fucking left her naked, dead in a fucking garbage tote outside of a church parking lot. And there's a number of motherfuckers in this city that have covered this shit up. And I'm sure you know exactly what I'm talking about. Because her family has been on this forever. I don't know if they ever got that second autopsy done. It kind of fell off. But I was recording the letters from her family on a journaling site that I was on with some people that I didn't even think were paying any attention to me. I didn't think people paid any attention to me at all. Ever. Like, who was I? Some girl in a fucking group home that like people met once or twice and maybe we smoked together, but um um like I thought I walked this planet unseen, ignored like really for quite some time. Long time. Until like somewhere around college. Weird stuff started happening. And I was like, what the fuck did those guys? And we took some drugs and walked around the block in like 5 different cars. 5 cars. Completely different types of people. There's a couple of white dudes that spit at us, and we're fucking looking like hippie motherfuckers. And I walked those streets drunk and wasted, and made up, and looking like a goth chick with boots and fucking stockings, fishnet stockings, and bright red lipstick. And I've never had a car pull over and think I was a hooker. But I'm in a navy blue windbreaker and some fucking tan cargo pants. And hey, you fucking stupid slut, spitting at me and shit. The fuck? Like, after the fifth car, I'm like, I'm turning right around. I'm going home. I'm not going to no party downtown. Fuck this. You've got big dirty dreads and a fucking rainbow sweater you've been wearing for 5 months. It's fucking dirty as fuck with your, olive green pants. And Jenny's always, our other friend Jenny was always cute. She had like curly hair and, just probably wearing a nice little sweater and some jeans or something. But I'm like, dude, me and Dreddy here, we fucking look like douche hippies. And these motherfuckers, 5 different cars think we're hookers, and they're spitting at us. I'm like, yeah, woo, yeah, go suck my dick. Something is up with this. I'm going home. Screw you guys. I'm going home. Anyway, so I'm not gonna talk about that dude anymore. But because I'm sitting here thinking, I've sensed this for a long time. It's the same exact fucking situation with me. This is not the first time I've been through something like this. I was a hell of a lot more naive the first time. Now I'm just fucking intrigued. I'm like, hmm. And they're real fucking sneaky with you because I actually am attracted to you. Have been for a lot more reasons um than sex stuff, but they snuck you in on me, and all of a sudden I'm like, is this the same thing that was? Because I can't tell, like, if I'm thinking about this guy because I really like him, or like if he's there in my fucking head like that too. Probably a little bit of both. Probably a little bit of both. I can tell when I'm under an influence. Not like, that day that you're talking to all those guys in the boat with Kunji, and you're like, I played that dude like a puppet, and he didn't even know it. And like, yeah, I know you could do it. I know you got whatever it is that I don't know what the fuck that is. But why? Because I don't care to engage like that. I don't care to fucking like, hey, mommy, look what I can do with other people. I have no interest in any of that shit. I just like people because I like people. And if I want something, crazy shit came out of me at some point. For our whole ordeal, and I was like, I don't know those behaviors. I don't know what that is, dude. That has never been me. I don't pinning. Mm, it's hard for me to get in bed with one dude, let alone fucking pin two of them against each other and fucking try to see if I can get my. I don't know what that was. I've read a few articles and I sent you a couple things, but we're not gonna go there either. I know. And all of a sudden, I'm like, dude, I had this sense a long time ago, right around the time all of this started. Somewhere in October of 2020. Something happened in October of 2020. And it's not just me. At first, I was like, dude, every single person I know just went fucking cold. Dude, your eyes turned into fucking ice with me. That was like, I was like, you are not the same person I just saw 2 weeks ago. Because we hung out and had a really nice time. And you actually stayed and had coffee with me, and you never did that. You would always leave, like, right away. Had to be home. Somebody was looking for you. And you stayed and had coffee with me, and we hung out. We talked, and it was just like, it was really cool. And I don't know why I called the next time, because it wasn't. It wasn't even, I don't know. I thought about it and then I was like, no, I'm gonna fucking do it. And then I heard something, I was listening to something, and I was like, why not? Just call. You always wait. You always tell yourself, this time I'll wait for him to call me. You just pick up. I was like, okay, really? Are you fucking kidding me right now? I think that was the night that we were like going nuts trying to find a ride too. Cause like all these, like I'm looking up all these angel numbers and fucking I'm calling the neighbors and stuff. I'm like, something's up right now. Like around energies and shit, something's up. And we're fucking cold as ice. No, no, it wasn't that time. That was the next time. That was the time you ended up staying. Because it was not, it was really, really fucking nice. And whatever reason you're like, I can't do whatever, and whatever you did do, the whole fucking neck massage was it. I was fucking climbing up walls and like, what are these people talking about? Fucking what is a fucking kundalini? Because I have no idea what the fuck is happening to me right now. So let me run that concept by me again, because I'm fucking squiggling and wiggling and what the fuck is happening to me right now? And I've and it was after, yeah. Yep, it was after you left, and I was like, I because this whole fucking thing happened, and I felt like I was on drugs when I was fucking sober. Anyway, long story short, something had to happen. I had a whole fucking baptism or something. I was baptized in the spirit, and I heard a message about this like 2 or 3 months after it happened. I was sitting here like, wow, that was wonderful. That was intense. But what the fuck was that? What was that? I've never seen, heard, experienced, witnessed nothing, anything. What the fuck? And it was the next time I saw you. Done. I don't know what happened. Every single person around me was like, so Alyssa and the neighbor downstairs were like slithering at me. Yes, get the fuck out of here. I was like, the fuck? And that's the day I ended up moving in with Adam. Like, Alyssa kicked me out, and as I was leaving, and the lady downstairs, like, I'm gonna call your husband and tell him you're driving around with men in your car. And I'm like, the devil himself has taken over your body, and your eyes are gonna pop out of your head. Get me the fuck out of here. And my sister sends this message to Mike, and I'm like, that's fucking bizarre. Fun fucking my sister, she squirts. Now I'm like, I'm with 2 guys that I don't even fucking know. You gotta be fucking kidding me right now. I'm like, I'm just gonna crack jokes, so I don't fucking crack jokes. And we did what we did. But there was a point in time I was like, you know what? Something was telling me, because I did some kind of I told you about it, and you're like, why? I was like, I don't know. Something told me to do some kind of like chord. There's some chord disconnection or some shit, and I had yarns attached to, and there's one that I did for you and Heidi, and then there was a yarn, and I was like, and cut it, and fucking, it was supposed to be a dead issue, because something was like, and I'm like, why would they be fucking with me? Heidi doesn't know anything about me. Like, what the fuck? I've never met, I think I met her once or twice. Like, I asked David one time, I was curious. I'm like, what does she look like? And you're like, a whale. I was like, okay, I guess I'm like, don't have to worry if she's like cuter than her or not or whatever. But I was like, wait a minute. There was something that was like, this woman is fucking with you somehow. She's putting in his head to fuck with you somehow. And I'm like, what could they possibly fuck with me for? I don't have anything. I don't have anything you want. Like, and why would she know anything about me anyway? I'm just fucking here, dude. Just here. Kunchi knows me because, like, Kunchi and I were friends. Like, how could Heidi possibly fuck with me? I don't know. And then you and I didn't talk for a while. She is in dancing with the devil and hanging out with these people in satanic cult. I don't know if she's in the cult, but she's hanging out with them, at least. The demon that's in you, or that's around you, I don't know if it's the same one that I saw in my vision. But he likes to show off. He likes to take credit for his work. Like, they do. They're like, haha. I know about that. I know what's happening to you. And I know they know exactly what to say, that my spirit eyes and ears are like you're looking at me and you're talking, yeah, we're talking. And then it's something said in a certain tone, and I'm like, oh, it's you. But not you, him or her. And that one day at fucking that one day at Adam's house, you and I were arguing about, like, I don't even know why we were arguing. I wasn't trying to argue about it. It was just whatever it was. I was trying to have a conversation, and you weren't hearing me. And then I understood why you weren't hearing me, because somebody in this, because whoever she or he or it they be was going like this to you, and you couldn't hear me talking to you. You were hearing some other smut, or I don't even know what. And then as you're walking out the door, you're like, you looked right at me. You're like, ha, have fun. Go. Why don't you go up on the roof and find the helicopter? I'm gonna take you home. Something like that. And I was like, well, hello, baby. Because the guy I was dating in college, okay, he was bipolar, but we did a lot of drugs. And he was on this trip. He would get admitted to Buffalo General, and he'd be on this trip. There's a helicopter. I got to go to the roof and get on the roof because there's a helicopter coming to pick me up. And there was one day I straight legit looked at Adam, and I'm like, I know this sounds crazy, but I gotta go up to the attic and just get on the roof because there's either a spaceship or a fucking helicopter coming that's gonna pick me up. I'm like, this is insane. I'm like, and I recognize it, and I'm like, that's what he used to say. And so I know there's something to it, but then when it came out of your mouth, I'm like, oh, you fucker. I know exactly what the nice. Okay. Okay, we're having some fun now, aren't we? But some of this has not been fun for you at all. In fact, some of this has been fucking ripping you apart. And I could see it in your eyes. I'm going to drop a couple of things that have been written here. And all of a sudden I get it. I told you a while back. Like, she's dangling this shit in front of you. She knows what she's doing. And they're putting shit on you. They're passing these guys to you. They're like, and you're playing with them. They won't go away if you keep playing. It's not even just a matter of just hanging out and doing drugs. I don't know what it is for you that there's a part of you that knows. And maybe it's that part of you that's like, hey, I'm going to send her this video. I know what this is going to do. And I'm like, I have never felt like this just by looking at somebody. Those parts of the body don't like get me like going like that. I know what's going on. I sense it, but you know what? I'm into it, so let's do it. I'm gonna run the tops for some chicken. Tastes like chicken. And I knew it. I looked right at you and said, that comment, there's a comment that you made. I don't know if you remember this. Like, why would you do that? Because I can. Well, I caught that. And, it's a slap in somebody's face. And I'm not sure which one of us, but, mm, I'll just let you know I caught that. And it's there. I see. If you're stuck in a place you don't want to be in, if you really can't, and I could be completely wrong about this, and I really could be wrong, but if you happen to be stuck in something, because you have not been yourself, there's no way you would have ever raised your fist to hit me over a fucking unicorn balloon on your birthday. You knew it was Isla's birthday. We always have balloons around. I've never seen you so anxious, uptight, paranoid. And then David Jr. gave me a ride home the next day, and I was like, dude, what's up with your dad? Like, he's really, like, anxious. Like, I've never seen him like this. Like, yeah, he's been like this a couple months. And he said somewhere around October. I said nothing back. I did not say anything back, but I saw it, and I got back to fucking Adam's house. I called Dan, and I screamed at him. I blamed him. I blamed him this whole time. Like, I believed that his hand was in this too, or at least his mother's might be somewhere, or maybe he was. And I'm wondering the same thing about, like, Adam. Mike knows what the fuck's going on, because now I know the connection between. Never mind. I'm not going there yet because I'm not done studying or researching or doing whatever the fuck it is that I'm doing, and I don't even know what I'm looking for. I don't even know what I'm looking for. There's something I'm supposed to find, or maybe not. Maybe I'm supposed to learn how to fucking surrender and let this go because it's been I've been obsessing again, and it's like driving my kids crazy. I'm like, I'm losing it some days. Maybe I'm supposed to just fucking surrender. But it's like, how do you do that? Well, first off, Bridget, you've been screaming for 2 years. Nobody hears you. Nobody hears a fucking word you're saying. So, but you don't stop. You don't give up. You don't fucking. Or maybe you just say, okay, watch your own ass. Just watch your own ass, because you're not going to be able. There's nothing you could have done to help Chelsea or Adam's friend Amanda. I got real fucking sick to my stomach once I looked at Adam, and I'm like, I was wondering why you were hanging out with that girl. Do you actually even like her? Because she's nowhere near your level of intelligence at all. And I get it. She was in a car accident. She's got some brain damage. She's not all there all the time. And she has an alcohol problem. And she can't remember anything most of the time. So I said to Adam, I'm like, do you actually like her? Or are you selling her out? Because she's got a big fucking target on her for people like Mike. And I can't figure out what part you're playing in this. All I know is I'm supposed to hang tight. And I'm hanging by a thread. You need And I didn't see this coming before 30 minutes. But if it's you and you need to get out of something you can't get out of, because I'm in something I can't get out of. I'm just waiting for a door, or I'm just waiting for the light to turn green. But you might be in a different place. If I need to scoop you up and wrap you up in my wings, and we need to fly away so we can get somewhere to get some Dawn dish soap and clean the fucking oils off of your wings so that you can find them again. Love would do that. Love would definitely do that. Because now that I understand, I always like considered like, yeah, there's some real dark fucking shit there. Yeah, it's dark because it's a fucking satanic cult, and they killed one of my friends, and a whole bunch of people are walking around like, oh, it's so sad that he overdosed. I've been saying from the beginning, he was fucking murdered. I knew it. But I really didn't fit in that crowd, so I haven't hung out with any of those people in like 10 years. And then here comes a picture of you rolling up with the picture of Justin. Oh, yeah. And Dave's been talking to me for fucking like a year now. I thought I was drunk. Like, I'm like, is this serious? Like, are we having a conversation right now? Like, are you like here? I've never seen anything like this. I've never asked for anything like this. Like, Karen is like, oh, me and my psychic intuitions, and no, and I'm like, whoa, hold up. Is this really happening? And then I had to remember that, like, we went and we saw your psychic lady Judy, and I was like, yeah, there's this guy, and like, I feel him around me when he's not in my presence. Like, I feel his presence around me. She's like, you are highly psychic. She's like, you need to understand that you're seeing things that he can't see yet. You're freaking him out. You are freaking him out. You gotta slow your roll. He doesn't get it yet. But I'm like, I don't get it. Like, what? She's like, and she's trying to explain to me, you know things that haven't been revealed to everybody else yet. You know them like it's common knowledge. Like 4 + 4 is 4. You know this. This is just like a kindergartner that hasn't been taught this yet and is still trying to grasp the concept of 1 + 1 + 1. But see, this is a collective conscious. And they were like, and my guides and the people I'm following, they're like, yeah, the ladies are ahead for right now. Like, when the guys wake up, they're coming in with a fucking fierce ass force. And there's going to be this massive fucking all of a sudden there's going to be this like eruption of divine masculines walking this planet. They're gonna like a whole they're all gonna wake, they're all just gonna be at the same time, and you're gonna be like, damn, didn't I call you a didn't I like make a comment about you like being a 40-year-old, like acting like you're fucking 12 years old and you're 40, and all of a sudden they're like, no, these divine masculines are gonna wake up fucking divine one day, and they're gonna know they're divine masculines. I want you to wake up with those guys, because I know what you've got. I've seen it, and I pushed it on you, and it freaked you out, and you didn't know what to do with the fuck. Like, you didn't know what to do with what I was freaked. Like, whoa, dude, and you're like, hey, Jehovah's Witness lady, I know you've got. And I will do whatever I can to help you if you so choose. You gotta stop fucking bringing me bullshit. You gotta stop lying to my fucking face. You gotta stop. If you fucked something up somewhere, you need to stop taking that shit out on me because number one, it doesn't work. I see right through that shit. I grew up in a family that is like fucking emotionally, physically, verbally abusive. I know, like guilt trips and like um projections and like I don't know the titles for every single condition right now, but I'll tell you what. Hang out with my sister for a few days. And then you'll know why Adam's shit can't touch me. Your fucking mind games and you can't even fucking come close. Go meet my sister if you haven't already. All of a sudden, I'm like, you guys already fucking know all each other. But I'm not that important. I'm not that important. But I'm sure I'm fucking popular. Because I'm looking through, I told Dan I was snooping through his phone. Number one, because I was freaking the fuck out yesterday. I don't know why. My anxiety, because my accounts are hacked again. Every time my accounts get hacked and then my phone gets broken, oh, there's Bridget with no means of fucking contact again. Guess what? Somebody's about to bust through the fucking door and try to. I don't need to go there. Hey, Adam, tell me one more time that never happened. Because 4 fucking times it did. So I could see once or twice, but why would I make up 4 separate occasions? You stupid fuck. Keep lying to me. No, I wasn't making fun of your anal sex, huh? Yeah, but you carved butt sex into the wooden fucking shelf by the bathroom, and I'm just letting it sit there. I'm just letting it sit there. I just want to see where this is going to go. I know what's going on here. I'm intrigued, and I want to see where this is going to go. It's going to go to a place where, like a month and a half later, you're going to be like, I didn't do that. I'm going to be like, really? Because it's still there. And a couple of people, thank goodness we don't have a whole lot of company, but anybody that's been here has seen it. How are you gonna lie to my face and think you're gonna get away with it? Your hand's in the cookie jar. I'm looking right at it. Don't come with me with no bullshit. Cut it out. Cut the fucking shit. Because I need to know what is you. I need to be able to tell the difference between what is you as like you and my other buddy over there. And he'll tell me who he is. Like he'll be like, "Hey, you," of like at some point, and I'll be like, "Oh, how's it going?" But there's sometimes I can't tell the difference. Or sometimes like it's a different entity or a different being that I'm not familiar with. And so I'm like confounded, like I can't tell the difference sometimes. Yeah. I got wings for you, baby. You got wings. You just don't know yet. And it's so funny because like I got like there's the whole the whole fucking twin flame thing, okay? I never even believed in this shit. I didn't know anything about it. And then you deleted all of that stuff. So I'm like, okay, he just made all that up. But then Adam said something like, well, what if I'm a twin flame? And then I found that fucking found that like motorcycle. And I was like, what? And then all of a sudden this article shows up on my phone. It's like, here, there's actually a tripod Maybe you guys are the tripod. Because there is a tripod. And I was high as fuck one day. And I was like, dude, all that stuff that David and I went through to grow me up and to have whatever that was that happened before, right directly before I left Alyssa's house. Maybe that was all in preparation for me to come, for us, because you were there too, to come and get Adam. He is something. There's something about him. Listen, I've been talking for 40 minutes and I could go on for, you're not even going to watch all this. I don't even know if we can make it to the past, but like the first 5 minutes. Maybe you will, maybe you won't. I don't know. But I saw it in process that my growth, my healing, my purging emotionally, that I was supposed to do. I was supposed to go to this therapist. I was supposed to engage in EMDR therapy. But my spirit guides were guiding me to like what issues to deal with, and I was explaining this to her as it was happening, and then I was doing this self-love study, and I was, crying like trauma was energy. You opened up my fucking root chakra, and trauma was leaving my fucking body, and I just, all I could do was fucking cry, dude, cry, and all of a sudden I'm like, dude, I feel fucking everything. This sucks. This fucking sucks, man. I spent so many fucking years now. The slightest fucking pinprick is like a stab wound to me. People don't get this. I hate this. Everything. Well, you just gotta learn how to sit and feel your feelings. Fuck you, dude. This sucks. This is not cute at all. For whatever reason, it's necessary. For whatever reason, it's fucking necessary, and I don't know why. Okay. Trust the process. But this sucks. I'm not, some of this is not cute. I just know it was necessary. And if I hadn't gotten to that level, because that was fucking 14 years in church, I didn't know a fucking thing about any of it. Not a fucking thing. Dear pastors, I realize that this is the shit that you cannot talk to the public about on any given Sunday. But if you know that I can't even say that. To say if you know somebody's going up to battle, to prepare them better. No. Because my sister-in-law called me and she's like, Bridget, my mom's dying. She's like, she's on her deathbed. And I'm telling her about my new boyfriend and his family. She's like, she stopped me in my tracks when I said your name. She's like, you have to take a message to this girl. California, I've never met your mom. I don't tell her. She is she's part of the angelic military. Like Green Beret type shit in the spirit realm. Like, hand me the vodka, bitch. Get the fuck out of my house. Yeah, right. Get the... You're wasted. I need to be more wasted for this. I am sober. Well, except for that. But I was sober for 3 weeks. And I just went, I splurged because my account got hacked and my phone got smashed, and I'm like, maybe I shouldn't sleep for a couple days because I'm kind of worried that Rowan might be on a list somewhere next to me. Mine. She had the same letters about her medical records being stolen before they were deleted. And she's been to ECMC 6, 7 times. And they're running a fucking brothel out of a goddamn psychiatric emergency. But you already knew that. Peace out, dude.